Speak it before you see it. Victory doesn't wait for proof, it waits for belief. You don't have to have it all figured out, you just have to start. You don't need a crowd cheering you on, you need a voice inside you louder than the doubts around you. The words you speak become the blueprint of your future. Words shape worlds, they build vision, they stir action, they fuel faith when the facts don't line up. Too many people wait for signs, wait for confirmation, wait for the stars to align. But the truth is, you can't wait on the world to validate what God already put in you. If you keep waiting for the staircase to show up before you move, you'll stay stuck at the bottom forever. You don't have to see the whole staircase, just take the first step. Just one, that step of faith, that small act of obedience, that decision to believe. It unlocks momentum. Speak it before you see it. Say it even when your voice shakes. Declare it even when your situation says otherwise. If your mouth don't believe it, your mind never will. If your heart doesn't feel it, your feet won't move. You have to walk like it's already yours. Train like the opportunity's already knocking. Prepare like the victory's already written. There will be moments where the evidence looks empty, where everything around you contradicts what you believe. That's when most people quit. But not you. You speak life. You speak hope. You speak strength. Because you know the power of your voice. You know that reality bends for the one who refuses to bow to fear. You know that silence is not strength when your future needs to hear your commitment. When you say, I'm going to make it, the world listens. When you say, this dream will happen, your actions shift, your focus sharpens, your steps align, and even if the journey gets dark, your words become light. That's how you win, one spoken truth at a time. That's how you build, one brick of belief after another. Don't underestimate the power of a whispered promise to yourself in the midnight hour. Don't overlook the impact of declaring your destiny when nobody else sees it. Speak it before you see it. Speak it when no one claps. Speak it when the numbers are low, when the support is scarce, when the doors are closed. Because the one who keeps speaking is the one who keeps believing. And the one who keeps believing, that's the one who rises. So lift your head, open your mouth. Say it with your chest. I'm not there yet, but I'm on my way. I can't see it all, but I see enough to take the next step. I will not be silent about my future. I will not doubt what I know is meant for me. Speak it. Believe it, then walk into it. Pain is the proof you're still in the fight. It's the echo of effort, the reminder that you haven't quit. Every ache, every scar, every sleepless night, it's not weakness. It's evidence. It means you're still swinging, still climbing, still choosing not to surrender. See, most people run from pain. They see it as a sign to stop. But if you understand its purpose, you'll realize pain is not your enemy. It's your confirmation. You don't get stronger without resistance. You don't grow without pressure. Diamonds form in the fire. Muscles build under weight. Dreams rise through discomfort. So if it hurts, it's working. If it burns, it's building you. You don't have to like it, but you have to respect it. Because pain is the classroom where champions are born. It teaches you what you're made of. It strips away the fake and reveals the fighter underneath. Some people quit because it's hard. You keep going because it's hard, because you know the blessing is buried under the burden. You know the promise still stands even when the process stretches you. You know that pain doesn't last, but the strength it gives you does. And when you feel like you're at your limit, when your back's against the wall, that's not the end. That's the turning point. You don't have to see the whole staircase. You don't need a full plan. Just take the step in front of you. Step through the fear. Step through the fatigue. Step even with tears in your eyes and weight on your shoulders. Every step you take in pain is a step closer to the purpose. And that pain you feel right now, one day it'll be your proof. It'll be your testimony. You'll look back and say, I made it through that. The scars you carry aren't signs of defeat. They're signs of survival. Proof that you didn't just endure, you overcame. Let people judge the surface. They weren't there in the storm. They didn't feel the fight in your chest when you could have quit, but didn't. They didn't see the nights you whispered, just one more day. But you did. You pushed through and you're still here. That's power. So don't let the pain discourage you. Let it remind you, you're not broken. You're becoming. You're not weak. You're waking up to your strength. You're not stuck. You're stretching. Keep swinging. Keep stepping. Even if you don't see the finish line yet, you're closer than you were yesterday, and every drop of pain is just proof that you're still moving. You're still fighting. You're still alive in the war for your future. So feel it, own it, and then rise with it, because pain is proof, and proof means progress. No apologies for believing in yourself. None. Not today, not tomorrow, not ever. Confidence isn't arrogance. It's faith in motion. It's knowing who you are before the world cosigns it. It's walking into rooms without shrinking, speaking without stuttering, dreaming without permission. You're not asking to be liked. You're not begging to be understood. You've just decided to believe, and that decision changes everything. They'll call it cocky. Let them. That's not your burden to carry. Your confidence doesn't come from ego. It comes from endurance, from surviving what was meant to break you, from walking through fires and not losing your flame. They don't know the storms you've weathered, the nights you talked yourself out of quitting. They don't see the war you fight daily just to stand tall. So no, you will not apologize for standing in your truth. People will try to dim your light because they haven't found their own. That's not your problem. Your belief isn't meant to make others comfortable. It's meant to move you forward. You're not here to fit in. You're here to rise, to build, to become. And if that makes someone uncomfortable, they can adjust or step aside. But your mission doesn't pause for their opinions. You don't have to see the whole staircase. Just take the first step. That first step might feel shaky. Your voice might tremble, your knees might buckle. But take it anyway, because belief isn't about having all the answers. It's about refusing to be silenced by the questions. It's about showing up for yourself when nobody else claps. It's about looking in the mirror and saying, I'm not perfect, but I'm possible. The moment you start believing in yourself, doors open. Not always instantly. But something in the universe shifts when you speak with conviction, when you stop doubting your worth, when you stop asking for permission to shine. Because the truth is, nobody else gets to write your story. Nobody else gets to measure your potential. You've got something in you the world needs, and it starts with you believing it. So walk tall, speak boldly, dream freely. Don't explain your hunger. Don't justify your grind. You weren't built to be silent about your future. You were built to declare it, to chase it, to live it. Confidence is your compass. Let it guide you. Let it remind you that even if the crowd falls silent, your purpose never does. No apologies, no backpedaling, no more shrinking to make others feel tall. You've got a mountain to climb and a voice to raise. So believe and move, speak and step, because that's not arrogance, that's power, that's faith in motion. Failure is not the opposite of winning. Quitting is. Falling doesn't disqualify you. Slipping doesn't make you weak. It means you're moving. It means you had the courage to try. See, people confuse failure with finality, but it's not the end, it's just feedback, a lesson, a step. Falling is part of the climb, stopping is not. The only thing that kills a dream is walking away from it before it has the chance to bloom. Everybody wants to win, but not everybody's willing to fail first. Not everybody's willing to bleed, to bend, to break a little along the way. But if you're serious about where you're going, you've got to understand that failure is a friend in disguise. It humbles you, sharpens you, prepares you for the win you're about to walk into. You don't become strong without resistance. You don't get the crown without carrying the cross. Some days you'll fall flat on your face. Some days the weight will be too much. You'll question if you're even cut out for it, and that's okay. You're human. But don't let the fall convince you to stay down. Don't let the loss write the last chapter. You only lose when you stop showing up. As long as there's breath in your body, you've still got a shot. You've still got a move to make. You've still got purpose left in your bones. You don't have to see the whole staircase. Just take the first step. Even if the first step leads to a stumble, take it. Even if your legs shake and your heart doubts, take it. Because the path to winning isn't paved with perfection. It's lined with perseverance. Every great story has chapters of failure, but what makes those stories legendary is that the hero never quit. Don't fear failure. Fear being the person who never tried. Fear being the one who listened to doubt more than destiny. You owe it to yourself to fight for your future, not fold at the first sign of resistance. You owe it to the younger version of you, the one who dreamed without limits, to rise every time you fall. You don't have to sprint, you don't have to shine every day, but you do have to keep going. So fall, get scraped, get bruised, but don't stop, don't retreat. Don't let the voice of fear convince you that failure is your end, because it's not. It's your invitation to rise, your reminder that the dream still matters, your signal to keep climbing. Quitting is the only real loss, and you're not built for that. You're built for comebacks. You're built for the climb, so get up, wipe off the dust, and take the next step. You're not finished yet. You don't need permission to rise. You're not waiting on a green light. You're not waiting on applause, validation, or someone to say, now is the time. You are the time. You are the spark, that fire inside you. It's not random, it's not an accident, it's purpose trying to break through the noise. You don't need someone to hand you a platform, you build it. You don't need a seat at the table, you bring your own chair. You don't need permission to move forward when you were born to lead. Too many people spend their lives waiting for signs, for support, for someone to see them. But here's the truth. You were seen the moment you were created. You were chosen the moment you decided to believe. If you keep waiting for perfect timing, you'll miss divine opportunities. You don't have to see the whole staircase. Just take the first step. Take it boldly. Take it in faith. Take it even if your voice shakes and your feet stumble, because movement creates momentum. You are not too late. You are not underqualified. You are not invisible. You are becoming. And that process doesn't require anyone else's approval. Let them doubt, let them sleep on you, but don't you dare sleep on yourself. The same light you're waiting for out there, it's already inside of you. You just have to strike it, fan it, let it burn through every excuse, every fear, every limitation. There will always be people who try to hold you back, people who say you're not ready, people who want you to play small so they can feel big, but none of them hold your destiny, none of them carry your assignment. You weren't created to blend in, you were made to break out. You weren't designed to follow the script. You were born to write your own, and yes, rising comes with resistance. Yes, stepping up means standing out. But you can't lead from the shadows. You can't change the world in hiding. So stop waiting, stop wondering, stop shrinking, speak up, step out, start now, even if you don't have the whole plan, even if you've failed before, even if nobody claps. You don't need permission to live on fire. You don't need permission to walk in purpose. You don't need permission to rise, because the truth is, if you don't move, the moment will. If you don't step, the opportunity will pass. And what's scarier than failing is never trying at all. So rise, not tomorrow, not when they notice, not when it's safe. Rise now, because the world is waiting on what you carry. And you were never meant to wait your turn. Destiny doesn't flinch at doubt. It doesn't shake when people talk. It doesn't fold when critics speak. What's meant for you won't shrink under someone else's disbelief. Your calling is not dependent on their claps, and your future is not held hostage by their fears. Just because they don't see, it doesn't mean it's not real. Just because they doubt, it doesn't mean you stop. Some things are too big to be explained. They have to be lived. And when it comes to your destiny, their disbelief is irrelevant. Let them talk. Let them laugh. Let them say you're reaching too far, dreaming too big, moving too fast. Let them say you can't, that's fine, because their doubt is not your ceiling. It's your fuel. You weren't called to be understood. You were called to be unstoppable, and doubt is just a detour for those who weren't built for the destination. But not you. You're still stepping, still climbing, still pressing forward with a fire in your soul and a vision in your chest. You don't have to see the whole staircase. You just need the courage to take the first step. Even if it's dark, even if the voices around you are louder than the faith inside you, take the step anyway, because one move forward in faith has more power than 1,000 opinions spoken in fear. And when you take that step, you send a message, not just to the world, but to yourself. I believe, I belong, I'm built for this. Doubt will show up. Every level comes with louder noise. Every breakthrough comes with new critics. But you weren't built to bow down to disbelief. You weren't designed to chase approval. You are here to chase purpose. Destiny is not deterred by delay. It's not fazed by failure, and it certainly doesn't disappear when someone questions it. Destiny is solid, steady, unshakable, and if it has your name on it, no one else can claim it. So when the world questions your moves, don't retreat, rise. When they tell you it's impossible, show them what belief looks like in motion. Let your actions answer the doubt. Let your grind speak louder than their gossip. Let your results drown out their resistance, because at the end of the day, it's not about them. It's about you and the reason you were born. Keep going, keep building, keep stepping. They don't have to believe in your journey. You do, and if you've got that, you've got enough. Destiny doesn't flinch at doubt, and neither should you.